Couldn't find it. Windows updated. Everything is borked. I did best guesses. So, like, if you guys can't hear fishing or the fire, let me know. Okay, good. Oh, wait a minute. I did that backwards. Okay, you should still hear it, just from somewhere else. Where's all my stuff? There we go. I didn't add things back in the audio mixer when I made this new scene the way it was my other one, so I have to scroll. Oh yes, I'm technically working on my Mac, and sometimes share mouse even works so that I can easily go back and forth. Other times I just sit here and slam my mouse to the middle of my screen. Yay, Windows updates. I just realized that like half my... Where did you go? When slamming my mouse, I accidentally dragged the little co-working thing away. I was like, wait. Alright, fine. I'll do this way. I'll just hit the button on the bottom of my mouse instead of being fancy. Okay. You don't get a webcam. Deal with it. You shouldn't hear frogs. I don't know where you'd hear frogs from. I can't even... Hold on. Where would you hear frogs from? Don't even know. Possible? That's right, that's right. It's possible, yeah. I don't know how loud he is or isn't.
Final arcs tomorrow? Well, just need to be wary of the Q's, right? That's all it is. The Q's gotta be wary. Do I want to keep Rosaria in there? Or use an element? I still want to bring another element, but...
Yes, hold on.
I'm
It might show.
You would forget you summon first.
Because on my PC I'm not logged in, so I don't have to worry about accidentally doxing myself. Yeah, that's what it looks like so far. I have it in dark mode on my end, but I can't like, whoops. I accidentally minimized that instead of moved it out of the way. I forgot OBS gets cranky at you.
Jeez. Ow.
If
Yeah,
you
bad rotation.
minimize the
Damn
window.
it, bad rotation. Ew.
Yeah, that's what it looks
How you doing,
like.
man? Hello, Trenton.
You can't
What's
find it,
good?
so.
Squeezing things out. I'm trying to squeeze things out with a cocoa. Keep on going the wrong fucking order. I keep on using Chongyun last
Well,
when I
I
should
guess
not
I
be doing
should
that.
rephrase.
God dang it.
You can,
Oh, you Fiona.
you can see it if you know exactly the name, my pen name. And, you're on your PC. If you're trying to use the app on Apple, you will never find it no matter how hard you look.
Damn. Damn,
I-
took me a little bit of oof to
I-
just that one out. I just want to use
I
don't want to use someone else. Let's just go mail level anything wrong to 80 out of 80. Wait, what? Question marks.
I learned because with Patreon, you have to be 18 plus if you
Maybe
have any, like,
question mark there.
anything more than, like, kissing in your romance book and fade to black. And apparently on iOS, that means you can't be found.
Fucking staggered in before my hit go off.
That was a fun discovery. Oh, Mac, stop making my browser disappear. Drag this closer to the middle. But I was like, if I'm going to do my writing, I should test this when I can pay attention to chat and make sure things aren't broke. Because admin stuff is easy. Well, it's not easy, but it's easy to multitask.
It's not gonna be. Damn. Yeah. Okay. This one's gonna be a little bit tight. Oh my jeez. What the fuck? Do I have to use someone better? I might have to. Oh shit. Sarah Zara, what's his intro? Ew.
Right now, it's mostly just a lot of copying and pasting so that it's caught up to where Reem is for my chapters. This isn't super fancy. But I got the little co-working thing because I was like, well, if more of us do co-working stuff, it has a fishing mini game for when you take breaks. Chapter 4. Only like 20 some more to go.
Jeez. Did it manage us? Yeah, don't barely squeeze. That rotation very well. So made it. Noelle, I guess. Get some more characters. I don't even know if we can use it in Wang.
But I've been caught in one too many.
Do you have freeze?
I don't want to call them
Yeah.
pointless, but
Yeah, we do this. We got freeze. We use Razor now.
we don't get through everything we're
you got
supposed to
Angel.
get in a meeting. Then I just fall
Okay,
farther
we can try
behind.
and use alarm, but it's a bit of a waste. C1 is a bit out to use.
Ba-ba.
You're gonna have to use your alarm, yeah. Your alarm will be the best one to use. Probably with, I guess with running Long as well, like make it useless, I guess.
I should actually.
2. Bonk. Ow. Jeez. I'm stuck. Yo, I'm stuck on the damn, thingo. Middle. Yeah, I know. Being able to freeze
That's how
guys
I
one at a
do
time
it.
is pretty easy. As long as you have the freeze ready. Like, it's not a hard defense sequence release. It's very easy.
Remembered how to pin post. I was like, wait, I should
You
not
literally use your
bury the
weakest freeze
updates.
comp here. Pretty much. It's pretty free. They can't really do anything.
Occasionally, I think ahead. Hi, Trent.
Plonk.
Welcome to This Is What I Do when I take
Okay.
days off.
That's easy. Okay, so, sure. Okay, so, random. I guess we just need Bina. We need Bina and then we can have a DPS. Cool. Fuck, we got Riesly back. Okay, well, damn it. We got another Riesly back. Sure. Okay, now we've got the thing for them ready. I still want Nouvelette. Nouvelette? Yeah, we still need Nouvelette. Go and do the Sacred Beast. Who do we use here then? Got Noelle, but that sounds sus to use. I don't really want to use Noelle. Navir as well, but like Navir's gonna be a bit sus as well. Let's do it here, but damage will be weird here. I don't know how much I like that, but we'll try it. I wish we rewind because I have not tried this one. I don't know how bad it's gonna be. Boon Chong just for this. Well, Chong is good. Quite good. We're gonna have to use Ning Wang because we don't wanna. Actually, no. We'll use Noelle, use you and you. Maybe? Ow.
At some point, I know I need to link my social media.
Cheer me something.
But considering you breathe wrong on Instagram and it like blocks you from your account,
Oh man, it's gonna be so pain.
I'm concerned.
Jeez. I'm hoping there's only one of these guys, but I'm guessing there's gonna be more. Holy shit, they take a while to come out. There's only one at a time? No way. Don't tell me that. Do not tell me it's one at a time.
Understandable. I was in a really long meeting. We didn't get to the contract part of it.
What? This is the okay, this is a she stage. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this is a she stage. Do not do this stage.
Thank you for the
That
55
is not happening. That
stream.
is not fucking happening.
I'm waiting for
Rewind that
myself
shit.
to miss a
That's a fuck
chapter.
stage. That's a fuck stage. Like, it's Geo as well, so it's like, yeah, no, it's not happening. Bad pick? We're trying to choose things. We're trying to try out other stations to see which ones are good and which ones aren't. That's all it is. Like, this is a Geo-based IT, and they have a Geo-res area with that. Like, it's not great. That is not good. Okay, so just don't use that one. We got Zweig as well. We've got Nouvelle now. We can now actually do the
Nice
upstage
that
well.
Patron has
What can we do
collections
instead of
now.
Cruise
It does
Resi
make
again?
life slightly
What can we do for
easier.
upstage? But yeah, that stage, they spawn too slowly. That's one at a time. They spawn 1 minion at a time. That's pretty iffy. Okay, so we need to get some terrible...
Now you don't have to
Our
scroll
only
through the
terrible unit
list
is
of posts.
Milan. Done. Okay. We got Chongus. I guess we can try and use Noel for no apparent reason. We'll do that. Sinner or G, just jump into the queue. When if he is not even trial and you struggled cooked. You do know those enemies are res to it, right? They're against Geo.
Stop twice while playing your game.
Be that Geo shield, but not the greatest one for her. That's the one we had. We're just gonna have to go fight the puppies. So if we have like a bad team, we'll just fight the puppies instead. Puppies are so far the easiest one, but Navia can't do that anymore. Like trying to fight like what 20 puppies with a Navia shotgun, not happening. Not well. This might be a bit too strong of a team. Yeah, this team is a bit too much damage. We need to be weaker, but yeah, it's not the fact that there's 5 people to kill. It's more they spawn one at a time. That's annoying as shit. That's annoying. So it's just you're not doing it. Just skip it. Jeez. Yeah, the freeze comp does make it a bit slow. One. Yay. Back to the same part.
I'm halfway through copying all these.
Okay, yeah, Pino. Okay, so who do we have? It's just so new Letty. We've got like 0 off-field characters. It's funny. But yeah, okay, take this again. I don't want to use Solali. That's terrible. But we're gonna fight a Conspirator Beast. That'll be fine. Conspirator Beast with Nouvelle. At least he's ready. I don't think he's gonna require anything big. We'll just make it a sort of decent comp.
Considering my erratic schedule sometimes, that's always a plus.
A Solali for the shield because yes, I want to use Esco, but I'll see when we do Lu Chongyun. We'll check the damage. Two cannons already. Oh my god, he's still not dying. Jeez. Nah. Nah. Not good. Not good. We'll have to use the Esco. I just don't want to use Farina. Destroy like that should be fine.
Where's my... Copying and pasting, and I just found a continuity error. Where's my notepad? Where are my stickies to save me from myself?
Much quicker. Oof, no thingos.
Note to myself. Made. I have so many stickies on my Mac. I wish there was a way that I could like capture my Mac screen because it's on the same monitor, but sadly I'll just have to screen grab my ridiculous amount of stickies someday.
Not really. Not one I want to use. Do we have a healer? We do, Noel. Okay, GG.
Like I have one where I was changing the person's car every book. Because I wrote a whole bunch of them at once. Now I have this one. My other stickies. Let's see. I also have...
Maybe we can use her as the body.
Some of these are just keeping track of all my series. Yeah, some of these are just me trying to sort out all my stuff.
Goes over here? Nah, we don't need her. Right now, we just need to save Farina at least. At least Farina needs to be saved.
No, my Mac is acting up.
Who's that? Those are boys here.
Can I save this without rebooting my Mac? Because I'm not sure it'll go back into dock mode. My taskbar has died, which is a new one for me. Never had that happen before.
Come on, get that energy, girl. That energy. God damn it. Fuck. Damn it. Oh my god, he's. Okay, energy issues. She's taking a bit too long. She's a little bit on the weak side. We're gonna have to I don't want to. Yeah, we're gonna have to get Navir out. We need Navir for the damage. Cheers. Jeez. Okay, Yakuza's better.
I think says
The
I'm
better
going to have to
picks and
restart
rare,
it.
even though they're 1 year apart. It depends on what you got, man. There's different reasons to use different people. The hardest thing about Yaku is she's very line of bursts. Very line of bursts.
How share mouse started working though. Okay.
Oh shit! I need heals. Give us heals.
Reopen everything, please. My
So
tabs.
wild, my heals. My G's.
This is my sign not to have so many Safari tabs open. Apparently the volume on Mac is turned up to max. I could hear it in clamshell mode. Now the real question is, will it reconnect to the dock?
Oh my god, the other guy's like not even near the. Oh my god. He wasn't even near the vortex. Oh fuck, that's annoying.
No.
RNG
It's
is so
not.
fucked.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be so annoying still. Damn. Yeah, it's simply like so much RNG. Deal with this. Wrong fucking thing. Rip. Damn it. Damn it. The ITs. Ow.
I'm making space to open this in clamshell mode.
Ow.
Don't buy cheap docks.
God. Jeez, that was ill. He
This
was
stupid
jailing. Imagine if the jail restrictions T. What the hell?
thing doesn't launch until
Okay, so we got
it
the queue
reloads.
burned now.
Okay.
So now we need a lot of geo, at least 2 geo people. Fuck, I don't use the buy. So we have to use Zhongli and Noel to try and bust it. That's gonna be lovely. We do have is a loner we could take. That means we're gonna need to use We're gonna have to use Bina then. Yeah, we're gonna have to use Bina.
Alright, back where I was.
Yeah.
Yay.
I don't really want to go for random for RNG chance of being fucked. We could get Zalone if we wanted to, but we're gonna need to get Cry eventually. We Skirk. Yeah. So now we need to make sure the double Geo can destroy this. If double Geo is not gonna break it, then pain. Pain, right? Okay, let me send messages. I think I saw one earlier. I think I missed. Hey, Brie, you gonna try and do
Okay.
all the stars? Or
No,
enough
maybe this
characters?
wasn't such a bad thing rebooting after all, because, like,
How do we do here? Main DPS. I think Bina's on main DPS, right? I think main DPS. Yeah, she's on main DPS. Okay, so we can actually run Bina, this one. She can be on that, but we need a side. Who do we have on a side character? I don't want to use Farina.
I panic over.
I could throw out Yaka.
Nothing like going to where my other stories are, and all of a sudden it's blank for all my published chapters. Like, what?
Oh. Wonk. Wonk. Broke? There you are. This is overkill. This is hell overkill. How many more heals? Oh, so we can have this like wait around, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, as long as I remember to keep it up to date on both computers. Share mouse works much better going between PC and Mac.
Wow.
Than like other mouse keyboard sharing options.
Okay. Gross? We don't even need to gross though. Yeah. Oh.
I will probably get more
Miranda? Oh.
migraine meds in like 30-ish
I need more
minutes.
randoms. I need more characters badly.
Actually, I'm gonna use this timer to remind myself.
Probably main DPS.
Can I
Hey,
change the...
we have...
No, not that button.
We have everybody.
That sends it off screen, which is kind of
That
funny.
Hydra's a bit weird though. I don't really like that. I think I might do another fight.
Alright, we're just gonna use 25 minutes and I'll know it's close enough.
We've got...
But yeah, it's got built-in like fishing and stuff for your breaks.
Yeah, we'll try Ino. I don't think we need Farina for the Luna battle, since we have Esco. Be fine. So we'll try and kill this guy here, because he should be a pretty easy one. Who do we have for it? Llama? We could just Llama it, I guess. But Llama's gonna be super weird. We'd have to run Hydra, means we... No, we can't. That's a weird comp. I don't know if we have too many people that can kill it without using Zabaya. Yeah, Raph, thanks for checking. How you doing? This is like... What the hell? Oh my gosh.
Broken things twice already.
Cool stuff around. Yo, Alonzo, thanks for looking, man. Hope you enjoy, man. Alright, check what we got here. The lack of caffeine would be pain. Trying to think about what else I want to use. We kind of do a main EPS her because we want to save as many frames as possible. Or I could just like go fight this anyway and just use Farina. Could just use a Farina.
Caffeine is life. It's how I function.
Be overkill. You know what? Fuck, we'll do this instead. We'll do this one instead, it's probably safer. I don't want to have to I don't want to have to RNG that other fight too much. We need someone's useless. Could probably just throw in let him be fine throwing there, I guess. Bit overkill. Why is trial Chisley so weak? What are you on about? What? Cool. But at least those done. So we've only got 4 fights left. We've got 2 Zabai as well. 2 Zabai is free to use. Zabai is going to have to be obviously used for the final boss. We've still got a flex spot Skirk to use. Yeah, we got a lot to use. We could also use a Benesteel. We've got to get a Ino, preferably, at least once. Will we get Ino? I don't know about that. Are we going to get Ino? Yeah. We don't have Hydro, so we're going to have to use this far anyway. Still have Nuvi. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We have a lot. We have a lot to use. I could just use Nuvi here. Legit. I might just use him here. Using with you because useless. Use you because useless. And you because useless. Or actually maybe Llama because not required. Weird fridge comp. Yep. But just gonna be doing this, I guess. Wow. Ow. Why they give us Llama? Because you can apply Hydro with it, right? For blooms. For blooms, right? That's literally it. It's literally it, dude. Yeah. Literally it. Fanilo or on field, yes. Yeah. Never mind though. What Hydro characters got? Oh, well, there you go. We can pay for the free thingo. Nice. I guess we'll do that. So we have at least a Freener at least to use here. Yeah, 1 Freener. Who do we use to kill with this? We could throw in Llama. We don't particularly need her. No. They got random hype blooms going off. I don't know if that's gonna kill, probably won't. But we could fuck with it, I guess. What? Wow. Can't believe you.
Hi,
Why are you talking
Coco.
about their feelings to Asher? I don't think that's gonna be enough damage. No, this particular version of Llama. And I don't want to use Beaner. Hey, no, we'll retry that. We might have to use Beaner. We'll use Beaner instead of Ino, because Ino can be used with Thingo anyway. We're going for the main DPS. The scam team not getting Star easily. So long. Come on, boy. Ow, fucking slimy mid movement. Jeez. Is. Oh yeah. B news done. Okay.
Good thing Momo like was only into the one book. I was like, what else do I need to copy? And I realized I like half started two others. Well, we'll get these set up for Patron too, and okay. I can't remember how to do this so I can add. There we go. Which one do I want to do first? Do Dragon Souls first. Can't spell. I finished getting this copied. I will show you guys the progress on the PC side of things. Because I'm not logged in there, so I can't accidentally dox myself if I hit the wrong button. Because I noticed when I was looking for something today that if you go in the wrong menu, Patreon's just like, yeah, here's your full legal name and your address and your social security number, and none of it is hashtagged. I'm like, oh, this would be dangerous to stream. So it stays on the Mac. Oops. That was a failed copy. I didn't actually copy the whole page. Of all the things for you to crash out over, I did not think it was going to be people asking about IT. Yeah, I'm working on my writing stuff here. You can see the homepage, maybe. Oh no, wait, hold on. I haven't minimized. It's not going to show because OBS is a pain. But it looks better in dark mode. But without being logged in, I don't know how to not make it in light mode. Yeah, Ream went dark after they got sued twice and got in trouble for AI. So I don't know, as much as I love Ream, if it's gonna make it. So now that I don't get in trouble for posting romance on Patreon anymore, I relaunched it. And I'm copying everything over. Look, writers shouldn't be in charge of things, and I'll say this as a writer. Patreon got caught up in the collective shout drama. And then the payment processors backed off because Trump actually accidentally did something helpful with the whole threatening them thing. And so now they're like, no, we would never deplatform people for legal activities. So Patreon's letting the romance writers come back with a few caveats. Like, I think straight up erotica is still banned. Step sibling romance is still banned. There's a couple others that I don't write. That was random ones. Why is... weird. But I'm working on my Mac, so my monitor's flipped in half. Oh no. No, I'm not dragging and dropping anything. Share mouse broke again. I don't know what it thought I was. Okay, fine. Is it? There it goes. I don't know why clicking mod view on accident on Twitch made it think I was trying to share a file. I mean, in manga, you wouldn't be wrong. I don't actually know how well it sells. I should probably pay attention to genre trends, but I don't. Okay, those are all in there. I don't mean I would write it. I mean, I should just probably, like... pay attention to more of my genre stuff. Okay. That one's done. That one's done. Two more to go. But I made a whole new scene for this, so we're testing it because I was like, once I use it for writing, I won't be able to pay attention to chat as much. Well, to be fair, I neglect my admin stuff. And so I was really using Ream as my landing page, and I was like, that's a bad idea. So I was getting Patreon. I was going to use it because I can have a shop there. But then I learned that unless you know my page already exists, you can't find it because they let us back, but you have to mark it 18 plus. And if you're on the Apple app of Patreon, you can't, even if you know who I am, you can't find it. It automatically blocks anything that's 18 plus. So I was like, well, then maybe I should do take 5 at my website. And so I'll be restarting Squarespace. And once everything else is flowing smoothly, there'll be a server for my writing stuff on Discord. But that's a long time away. I have, you will find a graveyard of social media, and if it ever got captured in Wayback Machines, dead websites and all kinds of things. Yeah, it'll be separate. Well, technically it's a whole new Discord account, but it'll be a separate server because I'm not paying Nitro just to have a different name. And an icon, because I can't use my like logo for my writing without paying for Nitro if I connected it to like my personal Discord. And that's just such a dumb thing to pay Discord for when there's not going to be anybody there for a bit until I like get people. Well, like if I tied it to like my Chibi and my streaming account, I could change my name in the server, but it would still be my VTuber picture. Because I was trying it out my personal one and I couldn't like customize both, and it was being a butt. So oh, I forgot to pause this. Hello. Okay, there for a second, I thought Share Mouse had died again. I was gonna be like, no. Originally, I was gonna put this on there, but then I realized I actually started putting chapters for book 2. So I probably should put book 1. Alright. Where is... Ah, there we go. That one. Oh. It went well. Tail and Tail was a bit of chaos. Grim did a very bad job of trying to kill Moo Moo and did a very good job of killing me. Okay, there we go. You learned an important lesson. Everybody was trying. If everybody tries to murder Mumu at the same time, nobody murders Mumu. They were not very good at coordinating their trolling. Okay. I think eventually it would have worked. What is the timeline? Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even name the love interest in the tagline in this one. It's fine. He's not important, right? I'm not changing it. I'm leaving it. They'll be the same between the two. Oops. Let's put that on collection. Throw me off that it's in alphabetical order. At some point, I'm going to get these books crossed. It's okay. It'll be on brand for me. I need some of the retailers to hurry up and delist my books under my old pen name so I can repost some of these to retailers. I don't tend to do what like most people do, Lloyd, because everybody swears KU is the thing with romance, and none of my romance has ever sold in KU or on Amazon ever, actually. My YA book has sold a couple copies, mostly people wanting the print book. All my stuff has been other retailers or libraries. I'm regretting my decision just because I'm tired of copying and pasting. Six. Already forgotten. I think I'll be able to show some of it on the PC without being logged in. I'll test it once all the books are actually in. I can also do audio on Patreon for free, unlike Ream. I was going to do author reads for Ream, and then I saw how much it was going to be a month, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to make that tier a reasonable price to like cover cost. How who makes money? For like audiobooks, Patreon is I just was looking at this. So they do it's 10% plus 30 cents, I think, per membership. And then the shop side depends on your goods and services. And then it's an extra 3.5% if you make them do all your tax paperwork for you. Good night, Trent. And then for audio hosting, they don't charge extra right now. For Ream, I pay them, so they just increased it. It's like 10.5% plus 30 or 50 cents. I can't remember. But then if I want audio, I have to pay them $10 a month for the lowest tier, which is why I don't have audio there. But I probably will on Patreon. I just gotta record it all first. And then I also give them, on top of my flat fee, I also give them an extra 3.5% to do my taxes because they don't include it. And I was trying to set it up back then, and I was like, trying to figure out how to set up a thing for all the different countries for VAT and like being prepared for that. I was like, no. So like off my $5 subscription, because I haven't archived it yet, I get $3.58 right now. It just charged my one loan member, so I know what it is. So there's no room for like big discounts or anything right now after the fee increase, but at $5, but that's okay. But and then you can like do Stripe, which had several different fees. I think if you had them manage your taxes, I think it was like come out to like 6 or 6.5% plus 30 cents. I don't know what it is with the 30 cents. They all love their 30 cents. Basically, the 10% will definitely cover all the like credit card international exchange fees, and then they get some of that. And then I guess if it goes horrifically wrong, which I don't know how it would, and the entire 10% got eaten up, they'd still have their 30 cents. But I have a feeling if that started happening a lot, our flat fee would just go up. Oops, I need to update that title. Figured I might as well mass ban these uploads before anybody accidentally finds this and subscribes and then gets bombarded. Because I don't know if it emails them out for every post. So I was like, I need to get this done before somebody switches. So I do not want to be responsible for like flooding somebody's email with like 70 chapters. Yes. I feel like I'm blinding myself because Reem doesn't have a dark mode, and dark mode on Patreon is like super dark. Oops. Do not put this in the wrong book. The collections is nice though. Minus the fact that one of them is out of order. Because I forgot one of the chapters initially. When I added it, I just put it in the top instead of like putting it in the order it was. So. That one's done. I'm just glad it didn't get stuck in approval limbo forever. To be fair, I didn't have any of my spicier scenes pre-posted, so yeah, anybody curious about like the back end numbers and stuff, today's the day to ask. Because my ADHD self will totally forget everything I've been researching the last couple days. By tomorrow, probably. Bum, bum. Get all this done, I will be happy. So I was gonna do all this before I published, but then some people were like, it took a month before they finally approved my page, and I was like, oh, well then I should start this now. And then I started it like at 2 a.m. and I've been approved by like 11. So I was like, well, so much for a long wait. Did I actually copy this yet? I don't remember. so close. And its patron slows down like, no. Too many posts. I don't. I'll say it saves me so much time. Having shared mouse working again. I guess it was worth it to finally let Windows update. Yay, another bug down. Say 11. Oh, it's just slow to update. Okay. I did not forget to put half of them in there. Got it. I'm moving faster than my patron can update. On this one, I only have 4 chapters. Look at my migraine meds. Just a moment. Renamed my book. Alright, I'm gonna go get my meds and then I'm gonna fix that You know, wait a minute. I kind of like the new name. Maybe we'll just update it. Let's vote on it when I get back. And Siri. Siri apparently banned things while I was gone. Not again. There it goes. Okay, well, we're just gonna put this in here and then I'll go update the collection name to the correct name. It's only 4 chapters. Okay. Collection's title now matches the book title for everything. Okay. That's all the romance. Screw it. We'll put it up here. Why not? How many chapters they were. That's gonna take for. A terrible tagline, but whatever. I'm too lazy. my own worst critic. Okay. Boop, boop. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not writing out that title for every single pass. Did 30 chapters on this one. This is gonna take. Oops, excellent collecting. Okay. Very hitting Control V like it's gonna magically work on a Mac. As much as I work on one, you'd think I'd remember the extra button, but I do not. Starting to shorthand things. This may not end up being consistent in formatting for the titles, and I'll live with that. I just thought of something. Momo, if you're looking, you didn't hear this. I haven't edited the chapter for Friday. Guess what? I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning. I wait, thank you. But it was last week. I cut off on my weeks and for. I mean, I would never. Whose chapter is this? Okay. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's not like I have to write it. I just gotta check it for grammar. I still, all these years later, have a terrible habit of switching tense with certain words. So close. Okay. On the last book? I think. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, did I forget how many chapters are in this book? As I had just said that I was terrible at tense switches, I'm looking at this chapter and I missed a few, and so did my editor. No, she was fighting a losing battle with that one. You know what? Must not bother people because, like, it's my most requested sequel, so. I'm sad my editor retired that did the first 2 books, though. Yeah, 3rd-person present. Ugh. Why did I do that to myself? I choose that. I stuck that in the wrong book. People would have been very confused. close. Right. Make sure it's pulled up and not MIS because we can't make. This is where it's done for now. Yeah. Looks much better in dark mode, but I can't without logging in. And I don't want to risk doxing myself. Stretch and cookie time. And then I'll show it off after the ad break. Cookies eaten. Should probably brush this, okay, just in case. Yeah, 85. There we go. This should be pinned, which is the only freebie right now. It looks much better in dark mode. But yeah, now instead of having to search through the post, you can't see it because I'm not logged in. Hold on. No, this will have my Got it into dark mode. That's a traditional thing, but then if you go over to collections, you see the books. And you don't have to scroll forever, which was my goal. Because with Patreon, you used to have to. And it's really weird now. I don't know, because I'm logged in if I can see it anymore. But there's like 3 dots here-ish or here, somewhere in this general area. There's 3 dots, and that's how you get creators free tiers now. Just as an FYI. But I'm not going to set up the store or anything right now. Oh goodness. Yeah, that makes me happy. They're all done now. That reminds me. Wonder if I can officially declare something yet. I does not officially have. I am having the worst time getting Ingram to delist the print book so I can re-upload it under the new pin name. So I does not have a collectible yet. AI support is useless. I'll start setting up the mailing list next, I think. Yeah, setting up mailing lists where it's like, give us your information. I don't know if it tries to put this on here. Please turn my new keyboard. I am fat fingering passwords and can't get them to match. Does. Dang it, I forgot about that and I don't have my new PO box set up. So newsletter is that I just never, it has to show your address in newsletters because of the new law. Obviously, I don't want to use my actual address, and I've been lazy and just not set up my PO box. Is that the one I want? Now I gotta look at the maps and make sure I'm picking the right post office. avoiding my town is easy. Picking one that's not like 4 hours away is the hard part. Yeah, this is the one I want. Robot boxes have gotten expensive. Alright, guys might not get newsletter for a bit. Had Squarespace open too long. I don't know if it's going to reload from earlier today. Here's the hard part. Do I remember my Squarespace login? It's holding my domain. I know it's still there. Let me go look. Let me look at my cheat sheet of emails. Oh, good thing I looked at my cheat sheet. I was trying the wrong email. Apparently, I don't remember my email password though. It's on my phone, so my model's just not going to move for a second. Hold, please. Okay. I need to fix that. I just don't use my email anymore. You need night snack. I already had some cookies during the last ad break. But Lloyd, if you get this game, and it's not in like this task mode for your breaks, there's a fishing game. It's not cookies I made, it's just Milano cookies. I need to go to the store and get cookies to make because I have my vanilla olive oil. Well, we're gonna stop the website and then deal with this later because it is on Together, that co-working game that came out on Steam. Wait. That's not gonna work. I got it on sale. They had a sale recently. Well, good thing I decided to do this on a whim. I would have lost my domain tomorrow. Alright, so. Hey. I didn't realize that the credit card was messed up. So. Yeah, apparently at some point I did too. Well, I didn't like it the first time. Oh my god. Apparently I didn't think I'd gotten one in a while, but it had told me it had expired, which card expires next year. I don't know how. This is the card it had. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not like me and it's the day that your domain expires. Okay. All right. Yay, okay. I would do this on the PC because there's not really risk of me doxing myself now, but unfortunately, all my logos and everything are saved on the Mac. So go up the. Like, what is that? Are you safe? Finally. Made Squarespace. I said, where's your domain safe? Because you said you got a new card. I'm just trying to get Squarespace not to make blurry text with my images. Well, see, it claimed my card was expired, but like it expires next year. So it would have had been running on like a really old card. So I don't know what was going on. Hey, as long as it's safe, that's all that matters. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be. Oh no. See, I parked it on Squarespace forever ago. No, you updated in December. That mean you're getting old? No, that's called being forgetful. In my case, it would be the ADHD why I forgot. That's why I told people earlier if they wanted to know the math to ask me today. Because I did it today and I won't remember tomorrow. But he forgot to get a night snack. Because he forgot that he renewed his domain. Because he panicked when I was like, oh, mine renews today because it's 4/1. But it said my card was bad at Squarespace. he pulled a me. I have kept mine even though I am absolutely terrible at keeping track of, like, keeping a website functioning. I honestly do not, like, because I have a whiteboard to my right that I, like, have my long list, because I just put, like, a modified list on, you know, the little co-working game thing. And on there, I went, set up my website again. I had 3 at one point. I'm down to just this one. And half the time, the domain just sits there to keep my Google Workspace open, to be honest. But yeah, I'm getting burnout already, and there. Whoops. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Well, let me go back. No. There it goes. Because I'm technically logged in, it'll let me look at all the chapters. But yeah, it's all here. I'm viewing my page. Some of the covers don't show properly, but no, they're all here. So now Reem and Patron match. I might eventually like do a collection for like the updates and new releases if I get a lot of people that just follow for that, but I'm guessing most will use the website since my Patreon's technically not like findable. But yeah, at least this part got done. I'll still have to figure out how to set up all the text stuff so I can sell digital books. They're supposedly setting it up soon so that everybody could do pre-orders, so I could do pre-orders for signed books in the nearest future. And it would make the P.O. box more worth it. Yeah, I don't know how the shop sets up, to be honest. But I logged in because I just like how it looks better in dark mode. I don't like late mode. But the good news is, well, other than Monkey, which, because he just wanted to make sure the free thing worked and he was a member. But he's just on the free tier, so he shouldn't have gotten flooded with emails, which was my goal. Because I was like, I do not want somebody to stumble on it and then become a member and get flooded when I'm like uploading all the past chapters so it matches. Because I was originally not going to do all of them, but then I realized on Reem I have a random 4 chapters of book 2, and I was like, guess I better upload book 1. And at that point I'm like, might as well just do this one while I'm at it. So now they're all up here. But yeah, my goal is 2 of the romance chapters. I'm just going to focus on 1 book, and we'll come back to the disaster that was me trying to do 3 at once, apparently. And then 2 of whatever else. I technically have book 2 of this done, but I gotta make a cover. maybe that can be my Maybe that will be my during the day. Because I'm stuck in meetings and I can't just sit there and focus on meetings. So maybe that will be my fidget tomorrow. I'll show you the site I use to make my covers, but I'm going to hide this just in case I've forgotten something and it like shows information. But I don't think I'm logged in on my PC because I usually only work on my Mac because, well, Apple. Just travels easier. Though I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't have my iPad Pro if the Neo would have been a thing. When my last iPad died. Because last December, my original, the first generation iPad Pro finally died. Okay, it doesn't have like my identifying information. But yeah, this is... Some of these are failed covers. Like that was gonna be Dragon Soul because it was spicier. But then I'm like... Doesn't really look like any of my characters. It doesn't delete anything, so you have like... That was me attempting the paperback and the font wouldn't quite work. Yeah, if you just like open one... Actually, I should open... too late. It's already opening that one. So I should open one that I don't care about. Save it. But yeah, you can just pick what it is, and from your template, it just will make your like back. And problem is it doesn't like have the center line like other stuff does. So I will sit here and click and like play with the DPI on my mouse so I can like nudge it just that little bit to try to center it, because that stuff does bother me. I've done a couple before and I'm like, what about this? What about this? I'm like, it goes, it looks the same to me. I'm like, but it's not. I nudged it. But yeah, that's how I've been making all my covers. And I need to make the second one for the YA. That way I have something for everybody on Patreon. My condolences. No, some people actually are good at the marketing and the back end stuff. That's just not me. Some people, that's their favorite part. But I do a lot of work at my... it's a lot of work. I mean, you usually have your warning software, and then you write, and that's the easy part. And then you gotta either hope you find a good artist that doesn't ghost you and makes your covers, or you learn how to do it yourself, all of me. And then you usually have at least one, maybe two editors, depending on if you want like different levels of editing. And then you have some people use alpha and beta readers. If you get popular enough, you usually have a street team, which is like your core fans who help you promote and act as your early readers. And they also usually help manage like your forums, or now that Discord exists, Discord servers. And then you have to set up your ads, and then you have social media, and you gotta pick what social media. I mean, some still get away with just newsletters, and some have no presence at all and just rely on KU. But I've never had any luck with Kindle Unlimited. All my stuff has always been libraries. Draft2Digital, like, will send it to every known storefront ever. So, like, I do Amazon and Kobo myself. And then through Draft2Digital, I'd get through, like, the libraries and some of the other subscription services. And I've had a lot of my reads right from that. And then, like, my romance, I've had a couple sales. Not on Amazon, though. I have not sold or had a single read on Amazon because I did try KU. Technically, my YA did have some sales on Kindle. It was everybody buying the paperback when I didn't have copies. My ebook were also from the library. Oh, no, I take that back. My YA did randomly sell the English version in Japan. I don't know. It's really popular from, like, because I posted some of it on Tapas, and it got the light novel crowd. But yeah, Amazon's just not very successful for me. But a lot of people do. I just don't like being exclusive to Amazon, so... If Amazon ever did the same thing that Kobo does and lets you be in their subscription service without being only tied to them, I would 100% do it. Besides, Kobo makes the better e-readers. I love my little... Oh gosh, that's why I have to redo everything, because my YA pen name got tied to AI Slop. And I was spending so much time on Goodreads going, that's not my book. That's not my book. That's also not my book. So now everything is going to be under one pen name. Because it was wasting way too much of my time. Yeah, because Goodreads, if your first name or your last name matches a book, a lot of times it gets confused. So yeah. So in like 5 to 10 business day, I was gonna have a collectible because the name is changing on that book. Ingram swears they're gonna actually get it done this time, so we'll see. Yeah, AI, like, self-help books basically just will slap as many names as they can find on a book and try to get on people's Goodreads. And it was out of control. So yeah. No pen name. And it's, and look at my website and and the shop, and I'll sell direct. It will all get done soon. But I'm going to actually get sleep for once because I have morning meetings, blah. Tomorrow I'll probably crochet. I just needed to get a little caught up. Good night, guys. Yeah, I know co-working is great. I mean, if you guys don't mind staring at that list, I can do my writing, though it'll probably not be the fireplace. It'll be my storm sounds is what I write. But I will probably switch back and forth because streaming is also my break time. But I'll see you all tomorrow, assuming the storms don't get too bad. Yeah, if anybody wants to, just hit me up and I'll give you the title for Spotify on Discord. Good night, guys.